Hey everybody, it's Mike here. Today we're going to kick off 2023 with the Cyberpunk 2077 review. This is a game that originally came out December of 2020. Since then, it has got numerous patches. The game has changed dramatically from when it first came out. Now, I originally beat Cyberpunk before all the patches and before it moved on to next gen. I remember I played it on the PS4 and it absolutely made my PS4 sound like an aircraft taking off. So I couldn't stand it anymore and it just didn't perform as well. Now that it's out and patched for PS5, I'm having so much fun with it. And let's be honest, when this game came out, it was a buggy mess. That being said, this game's not perfect now. There are a few bugs, but if anything, they are kind of funny, and I get quite a few laughs out of them.
Piece of metal and mechanics. He was so psyched.
Uh, yeah, it's not like before where when this game came out, some of the bugs would actually affect the progression from your quest, and you would have to reload an old save. Now, this game has an excellent storyline, although it can be confusing and kind of convoluted in my opinion. I feel like it's just all over the place, and but you have some great characters, some great voice acting. One of my favorite characters, Jackie Wells. Not gonna spoil that too much, but yeah, you got different great characters. You got great storyline. This game also has a good lore to it. Like you would expect from maybe like a Fallout type of universe. So you'll go through different logs and learn about the history of Night City. So I found that was really cool. I could also mention Keanu Reeves is also in this as one of the main characters, so that's kind of cool. There's also a few segments of this game that kind of slow the action, like these brain dances. What that is pretty much is you're pretty much playing a detective where you're scanning different objects in a room, and you'll go into someone's memory, um, and yeah, you'll just pretty much put clues together. But I found these parts were kind of overdrawn, and they just took a bit long to get through. And you couldn't even save during these segments, so I would prefer if you could skip these. Like I said, this is my second playthrough, so maybe that's why it's the issue. But it really breaks the pace of the story for me. So if there's one negative of the storyline in this game, that would be it. I remember when I was playing the PS4, driving when this game was just a hassle. Your FPS would drop down to in the low 20s, and it felt very clunky. Now, playing it on the PS5, there's definitely improvement from driving around the city. You get good frames. There is a decent amount of texture pop-in, as you would expect from an open world game, but they've definitely improved the driving. That being said, the driving does still feel a bit twitchy, and you're not going to get the feel of a drive of a car like you would in a GTA game. But still, it's definitely improved in the next gen upgrade. The gameplay and gunplay feels okay. In this game, I wouldn't say it has as good of gunplay as you would like from a Call of Duty. I would say you're closer to maybe a Fallout type aiming. But at the same time, there's some great guns in this game. There's this mantis blades. You can use katanas. Depends on how you build your character, right? Some people can do builds where minimal shooting is required, and you can just hack into their cybernetic system, which can blind them, and you can distract them. So I find that's very cool. So there's different ways to play the game. You can be the stealth ninja type, or you can be a hacker type where you're kind of hacking into different enemies, or you can just be a straight shooter type and you go and run and gun. That's how I typically play. But yeah, definitely some diverse builds you can take advantage of. The perk tree in this game, it can be a bit much at first, but once you get into it, there's some cool perks that really improve your character. Now, if you were like me, following Cyberpunk 2077 when it first came out, I originally wanted this game to almost be like the GTA in a Cyberpunk universe. Um, when it came out, we got something totally different. It was a buggy mess, and not to say that it's not buggy anymore, but man, have they ever hashed out the issues? They've been having very few crashes and a lot less bug issues. I feel like there's a lot more to do now when you're driving around the city. Um, I remember before I played it, I don't remember this many side quests and things to do across the world. You could just be driving aimlessly, and you'll get a call, and it'll lead to a mission. So this game really rewards exploration and kind of just, just going off in any direction, and you'll find a quest. Don't veer off too far though. You might encounter some very high level quests. In terms of the open world feeling alive, I think this was a huge improvement. Like I said, in the PS4 version, you'd be driving around and you wouldn't see any pedestrians. Now you'll see a lot more pedestrians are rendered. It's a lot more life to the open world. Like I said, there's more to do. AI is a bit lacking in some areas. Like I said, you don't have those police chases that we were looking for. That's something I was really hoping that would be in this game. Some of the AI is lacking, and also in a combat sense, some of the AI is just really dumb in general. But I feel like they also improved in this area. You'll see, I find the AI making a lot smarter decisions than when I previously played this on the PS4. Now, overall, I know it seems like I've been very critical of Cyberpunk 2077, but let me tell you, this is a great game to play again. Like, if you haven't played it on PS4, if you haven't played it before, this is almost a must-buy. It's like I said, the storyline's great, the world and the environment's very unique. You're really going to enjoy just immersing yourself in the city and getting to meet all the different characters. And some of the side quests in this game are great. I actually prefer some of the side quests instead of some of the main storyline missions. So that's another thing too. Overall, I'm going to give this game an 8 out of 10. And yeah, it's a bit longer of a review than my usual, but there's a lot to discuss with Cyberpunk. Great game overall. Definitely worth a shot if you haven't played it before on any previous console. Or even if you got a PS5, you know what? You get the free upgrade. Just try it out. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, if you like this type of content, please support the channel and subscribe. Like I said, we're a new channel. This has only been around for a few months, and we're at 50 subscribers, and each one of you means a lot to me. So like I said, your support means a lot, and I'm going to continue pumping out this content in 2023. We'll see you on the next one, and look forward to hearing from you and your thoughts on Cyberpunk 2077. Are you replaying it again on the new console? Are you enjoying it? Please feel free to leave a comment. See you on the next one.